In this video, I'm going to show you how to implement the search functionality in a Livewire component. So from this screen, you can see I'm using the same TODO management application as example. I already have a items table with two bottoms for create and delete. What if I want to search some specific items by some keyword? How to do that? Let me show you now. So let's jump into the code for the implementation. First of all, on top of the table, I want to have a search box. So I need a new div. Something like this. And I'm going to reuse some element. So I copy and paste. Remove the model for now. And I don't want it to be full width. ID search input bottom search. Okay. Remove the click handler for now as well. Okay. Let's refresh. You can see so the input field and the button, search button, are not horizontally aligned. So I want to keep them in the same line. So I need to use flex display. Also, I want to extend the input box of the field to occupy the rest of the width. So you can see, okay, this is what we have now. And it's a little bit higher, you see the bottom, because of the margin. So I will remove the margin on top of the input field and set it to the right. So leave some space between them. Okay, cool. So this is what we have now. Next step is to update the to-do list component. First of all, we need some search keyword. Right. Yes, so this is search keyword. Let me bind it to the input model. Search keyword. Okay. So this is what we have now. And next step is the search functionality. So every time when we type something in the input field, actually there will be a request, while Livewire request triggered to pull the update the component. What we can do is here in the load data, we can add a condition, where condition. So let me show you for this feature. We build a query. We need to do some code refactor bit. So this is a query, and we use a order, right? Okay, so it's here. Query order and the paginate. Here we want to check if when it's not empty. If it's not empty, we are going to add a where. So we want to search by name. So we want to search by name, where name like so we use the standard SQL like keyword to search. Okay, let's see what we have now. Refresh the page. I want to search by stories. You see, all the items with stories are this here. If we remove, okay, I want to find the by writing 5, 6. Okay, you can see it's done nearly almost in the real time. What happens in the background? If you see the network, like right, if we any change in the input field will trigger a call, a request. If we say 7, okay, you see it's triggered. The request is triggered 6, yeah. 5, yeah. Clean the input, okay, yeah. So this is what it's done at the moment. Every time when you type something, it will trigger a call. Sometimes it's very expensive, especially in a production environment. You don't want the user to trigger too many network traffic. So what we can do is we want to hold the user for a small amount of time. Something we can use is Debounce. So this is what we can use in the model. So the binding here, so model, it will delay 500 milliseconds before the request is triggered. And now if we refresh page, if we quickly type writing, let's see. Yeah, just one request triggered. What if we remove again? Okay, let's do it. Refresh the page. Okay, clear the network panel. We quickly type writing. Oh, my bad. Again, clear. See, it triggers 3 requests. So I don't think you need so many requests in such a use case. So the debounce can reduce the traffic as much as you may expect. So we can add it to the model binding here. So now we have the basic functionality. Let me say create a jumping due during the third. Okay, you can see now jumping here. Actually, I want to search just writing, right? Writing out here, because I was on the second page, so it didn't exist. So writing had, if I search writing, there are just 5 items, so there will be only 1 page. So because of the page index, this will be covered in next video. Okay, so we have the search functionality, but remember that we also have the search button. Do we still need it? Yes. Okay, we can add a handler here on search. So on search, you can put it here. Okay, let's see what it does. Actually, it does nothing. looks it does nothing because the result is the same. So the mockup is the same as you get in your type. So when you type, it's already updating the table. Okay, so the thing is, I want to stop the real-time model update. Okay, I can use defer here, so it won't be updated until the next network request is triggered. And now we refresh the page. Right, when we type writing, nothing happened, and I click say search. So you see these items are searched and returned to the front end. So this is how the model defer works. So it won't trigger any request until your next network request. So this is also covered in my previous video. So this is the search implementation, how we can implement in a Livewire component. By the way, on search, you see it's a empty function. How is it working? That's because when the onSearch is called, it does nothing here in the onSearch function, but it's follow. So there's a follow request call, follow-up request call after the on the onSearch function. So this is the render. So the render function will always be called and generate a markup module component markup and return to the client side in every click handler. So we don't need to do anything because the render is already loaded data, is already loading the data by the keyword. So you don't need to specifically do anything in the onSearch function. Okay, so there are two ways from the UI perspective or from the user experience point of view. So you can either use a real-time search, in which way I show you that we can use debounce. So you will see the result, or you can use the button to implement. Okay, that's the search. Thank you. See you next time. I will also put everything in a new PR and put in the video description. Feel free to comment and let me know if you have any question. Thank you. Bye-bye.